Hello guys, welcome to my channel Morning Star Tarot. Today I'm going to do the readings a little bit different. I'm going to actually shuffle the cards in front of the camera and lay them out into 3 groups, and then what will happen then is I will give you some time to pick the group what you feel more drawn to. So I'm just going to shuffle. These cards I've got here are my energy cards, which are beautiful cards. See, I'm just shuffling them to a different way. I'm not the best shuffler, I'm afraid. I'm showing you this way, okay? Then I'm going to shuffle them this way. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to do 3 from each pack. So this, just going to do it like this, as you can see. I'll just put my other cards over here. So I've just laid them 3 there. So I'm going to shuffle again in front of the camera. So all the 3 threes, which are angel numbers. So I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. We'll do a shuffle again. I do apologise if you can hear any noise in the background. Here in Spain, obviously, there's little bars here, there and everywhere. I'll go again. 1, 2 and 3. So let's put these back here. Next ones, I'm going to do my fairy cards. These are fairy oracle cards. I'm going to do exactly the same. Shuffle them and pick 3. That shouldn't be that way around. I never believe in upside down cards, but they've all been mixed up, so we'll just do it as we go along. They're all the right way around. Yes, I think we're all in the right way now. So again, from this pile, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to shuffle them again. Hopefully you can see. I'm a little bit closer to the table this time, but hopefully you can still see them. And again. Oops, that flipped out. So I'm going to put that there because it flipped out. Wasn't my intentions, but you can't help this sometimes. Oops, and that one flipped out for the next one. Oh, they both did there, so I'm going to put them both down. So you've got 3 from that pile. And last of all, the traditional tarot cards, which are the Rider-Waite's. These are used, obviously, going back to centuries when, what would they say? What's the word? Where you go around, you know, people will tell you your fortune, as they used to call it then, along with the palm readings and etc, etc. So I'm going to do 3 of these again. And again, as you can see, you see me shuffle them all. Oh, that was end. Shuffle again to the next one. And once to this one. Now, I'm not sure what these cards will bring out today, but maybe whichever group you choose, maybe what comes from it will be what you need to hear at the moment. Whether that be love, you know, a new home, new job, whichever. I'm just going to lay them all into the piles now, and you know which ones are which. So then you've got your 3 piles. So you've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So what I ask you to do now is go into that silence for a couple of seconds, close your eyes and take some deep breaths, and kind of open your eyes, and whichever set you feel drawn to, go with it. You can pause the video while you pick if you need a little bit longer. And then once you've picked the group you want, you will find the stamps underneath the video itself. So I'll just be quiet now for a couple of seconds and leave you to choose. Right, okay guys, I'm just going to move these cards out of the way. 2 and that's 3. So this is group number 1. I'm just going to put the cards out and we'll see what comes up. I'm not putting it in any particular order. I'm just going to, like I said, I don't want to have anything on, you know, upside down. So you've got the Chariot, you've got the 4 of Swords, and you've got the King of Pentacles. Let's move that up a little bit. Hopefully you can see them anyway. We're going to go. The next ones are the Fairy Oracle cards. Like I said, I'm not putting them in any particular order, because as I usually work, is I just basically tell the story. The next set of these, which are the energy cards. So you've got, I will tell you which one the cards there is. You've got the Chariot, like I just said, the 4 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Spiritual Teacher, the Walk Away, Easy Does It, Blossoming Abundance, Attachment, and the Broken Heart. People sometimes look at these and think, oh my gosh, the broken heart, what does that mean? It could mean sort of like you could have taken some chances in your life and they've not worked out. First of all, I'm going to go to, like I said, the Chariot. So at the moment I'm feeling, as you can see, the Chariot, I do feel where there's a lot of movement around at the moment and life seems to be moving quite quickly forward. What I'm also feeling as I'm holding on to this card is that the past few months have been very difficult for you. Like I said, whatever resonates when I've done these cards, whatever you can take, that's absolutely fine. You may not be able to take all of it, but you should be able to take some of it. Along the way, you've got the 4 of Swords. So I know there's been a lot of thinking and a lot of making decisions. And this is why I feel that life's been moving quite quickly for you, because those 2 cards together is you've had to have time out to think about things. I just want you to see the card. Should I see if I go a bit closer? You probably can't, but I'm just playing about with them. But I leave them like that, you should be able to see them. So I know, like I said, there has been some time to think about things, and since you've made that decision, what you've made seems to have, obviously, things seem to start moving quite quickly now. Because what I'm feeling with this card is the time you've been kind of keeping yourself to yourself. You've not been interested in anyone, anything. You just wanted to just be quiet and work things out in your head. Next one along there, I do feel it's a gentleman. But I feel a father figure with this gentleman. I feel a very wise man. And what I'm being made aware of this gentleman is somebody who is around you at the moment, who has been guiding you and helping you I feel more like a father, so, or even brother, I don't know, I just know it's a male person who is very wise and full of wisdom, who's been giving you guidance at the moment. The next one, obviously, the spiritual teacher. So whether this is to do with a spiritual journey you're on, I don't know, but maybe it does. But the spiritual teacher is saying your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So when I'm looking at this card, I'm maybe feeling that there's some sort of teaching or healing what's been needed just recently. I feel this is for you personally, so as I'm holding the card and I'm feeling the vibrations from it, I do feel where, you know, you again, it's going back to this card, where I do feel you've had a lot of time out and you've had to make some decisions, and you have made them decisions, but life seems to be moving quite quickly now because you've made that decision. But this one, I do feel there's been a lot of, it's like you've had to sort of like start again, if you understand what I mean, start from the beginning, and you've had to kind of pull yourself up and move yourself forward. But I do know that obviously, as a card says about, I do feel that you are a very caring and very spiritual person, so I do know that you have a lot of time for people, but for some reason I'm also feeling that people don't have time for you, and this is what the hardest thing is about it all. Next one, long ways, walk away. So again, I do feel I'm going to leave this under here, but you've had to make some decisions, you've had to walk away from a situation, leave the unhealthy situation, enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So as I'm reading that, it's obviously, it's kind of, you are finally walking away from the situation, because the situation, what's been in the past, was an unhealthy situation. I don't know whether it would have been arguing or emotional upset. I'm not sure. There's a mixture of everything there, you know, but I do feel that you're on the right path now, that you have started to walk away from this situation. The next one, obviously, is a broken heart. So again, if we put all these together, I do feel where there's been a broken heart. So this, whatever this decision you've had to make has been a very difficult one, and it has been quite heartbreaking for you to make that decision. But sometimes in life you have to do what's best for you and put yourself first for once, because I do feel that you're the kind of person who never puts yourself first. And this is why I feel the broken heart. You've kind of wore your heart on your sleeve, as the saying goes. And why I'm saying this to you is because obviously your heart's been broken, unfortunately. But there is, you know, looking at the cards, they are positive. There is time for you to move forward and away from this. You've got the blessing of abundance, so I know, and I feel this is more emotional. Emotional abundance is what you've been looking for such a long time, and I feel in the next 3 months, where this, because you've got number 3 there, and what I'm feeling is that the next 3 months are going to be a time of change for you. But this change is for the better. But you know, you will get the emotions, the emotional support, and people need to be aware of what kind of emotional person you are. And this card is telling me that blossoming abundance is on its way. So I know that the emotion, you know, the emotional, how can I say, it's like the cups, you know, that is going to overflow very soon. But it's going to take up to 3 months before you'll see the changes. Excuse me for coughing. And the next one, you've got attachment. So I know you've been attached to this situation, but I don't feel around the situation where there was any genuine. It wasn't really a genuine situation. It was a fake one, if you understand what I mean. So I do feel that the attachment has been to this past. I'm not sure it's a relationship or a job career. I really don't know. But I'm feeling more to the relationship side of things, where you've been pretty attached to this relationship. And I do feel that now, obviously it's time to move forward and away from it all. because obviously it has been a difficult time for you. I've got to say to you all, so easy does it. So stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So this card is basically saying to me is that, you know, these things take time. They don't happen overnight. There's no rush. Just take each day as it comes and one step at a time. Because once you make it, you know, once you get finally see the doors ahead of you, they will open for you automatically. So as you can see, you've got the rainbow there. So I know there's a lot of upliftment coming towards you. And I do see very positive changes around this situation. Even though you've had to come to a lot of decisions and you've had to move forward quite quickly in order for you to get back on with your life again. These changes, like I said, have been now and they're on the way out, because that attachment, what you once had, is taking a little bit of time to, how can I say, with this I feel the attachment is obviously still there at this moment. So I do feel within the next 5 weeks where you'll finally move away from this situation. You'll sort of like unattach yourself from this situation, you know, and there's no rush, just take your time. You know, life is about enjoying, but life is also about taking your time, because if you was to rush into a situation again, because I'm feeling that this situation was rushed into, that things would be completely different. And they are going to be very different for you. So I hope that has been all right for you. Very positive. So from a negative to a positive. So again, that's, you know, that's good. I'm going to put these cards just on the floor, then I don't get them mixed up again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, should I say. And please, if you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, Morning Star Tarot. Thank you. So now I'm going to group number 2. I'm just going to lay the cards out as they are. I don't tell any particular story. I don't put them in any particular order. I just see what the story is, what comes up. I'll leave that there. And the next one is the Fairy Oracle. Again, so you've got Vegetarian, you've got Healing Healed Healer, you've got the Seven of Cups, and you've got gosh, my mind's just gone blank. You've got the Eight of Cups. Do apologise, I just went black. You've got a holiday. Next one along the way are my energy oracle cards. You've got the Sun, which is a very positive card. The World, which is another positive card. And you've got Action. So as I read into these cards, I know the emotions have been quite high just recently. And what I'm feeling has been some sort of change. What's been quite a shock to your system. Because looking at the cards, obviously, as you can see, I'm all placed out here in front of me. The cups are bringing that emotion. Was what I'm feeling around. Excuse me, I was going to have to drink water. My mouth's dry. Alright, okay. So I do feel around a situation to do with the home or someone within the family. I do feel that there's been quite a lot of emotion around this situation. Whether this be you or somebody else, I'm not sure. But what I'm feeling with these cards is that I don't know if this is you or somebody close, but I know they've been trying to follow the dreams, but they've not been able to move forward because of their emotions that haven't been fulfilled. and it's around to do with the home. So what I feel is that around this situation, somebody's wanted to follow the dreams, and their emotions are either and everywhere at the moment. You've got the healing card in this card, so healing energy surrounds you in this situation. So I know there's been a lot of healing being sent in your way, because I do feel you've needed a lot of upliftment just recently. There's been a lot of sadness around going off these cards. And what I'm being made aware of, that somebody's wanted to follow dreams, as I said previously, but unfortunately they've not been able to because of a home situation. So what I'm feeling around this now is that this healing is actually coming forth at this moment, sending a lot of healing to yourself, but to uplift you and to allow you to move forward. In the healing, this card, you've got the purples and you've got the light finally showing. So like I said, I feel you've been in a dark place, and now that light is started showing and things have started moving for you, because you've been having that healing, what you've needed. Coming along the way, I feel that also you've got the vegetarian. So what I'm feeling here is that you've not been looking after yourself. You've not been eating very well. You've been feeling quite tired, quite fatigued. As this says, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity and stronger manifestation abilities. So what the cards are saying to you today is that you need to start looking after yourself and start eating a healthy diet, because this is why you feel so tired at the moment. You know, and in order for you to feel more energized, you need to eat healthier. So the cards are saying that you need to start eating healthier. I know there seems to be like a mixture of everything here, but maybe this will answer some of your questions as well, because the next card is holiday. So, I mean, I think everyone obviously we've all been in lockdown for 12 months now, and times are getting very difficult. We just want to go away and get away from it all. Everyone just wants to get on that plane and fly out to wherever they want to go. This card is saying the answers you're looking for can be found during your vacation. So what I'm feeling is with the holiday, I do feel that this holiday is needed at this moment in time in order for you to make decisions. I don't know whether this is to do with romance or to do with close friendships or careers. I'm feeling more towards friendships. So what I'm feeling around this situation is that you need to get away for a little while and sort your head out, basically. And hopefully things will start making more sense to you. Because it has been a rocky road over the last 12 months for you, I do feel to say. There is hope there. You've got the sun. And it's like action. So I know I'm going to do it this way, okay? That's what I felt to do. So obviously actions need to be taken around this situation. And in order for you to find that sunshine and that sun waiting for you, you have to take the action, what's needed. You can't keep putting it off for another day, because I do feel like the kind of person who would think to yourself, oh, I can't bother doing this today, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. So the cards are basically coming to you to give you guidance for you to take that action, because only you can change things in your life, no one else. People can try and give you advice, but only you will listen if you want to listen. And once you have taken that action, you will find the sunshine. Because obviously, again, at the moment, things have been very, 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 what's the word? You've been in, how can I say? Words. You've not been in a dark place, you've just not been happy for a long time. But it's because you've always been kind of, I'm not saying don't take this the wrong way, but I feel that you don't feel like you're strong enough to take action around this situation, but you are. And in order for you to get what you want and need in life and the world, as I would say it, you do need to take that action, what is needed. because as you look at these cards, like I said, the sun is there and your world is there. So first of all, guidance, my guidance to you is, and the card's guidance is, to take the action to move forward towards the sunshine in order for you to have the whole world, if you understand what I'm saying. I do feel that these are very challenging times at the moment, but looking at the cards here, I do feel where the changes are coming. But you need to start, you have started healing, but you need to start looking after yourself now. Time to eat healthy, you know, and you need to get away from that little break, you know, and I think we all need a break at the moment. And I do feel that will make you feel so much better. As soon as things you can do, should I say, you need to get away for a little bit and start planning your life and your future. Because at the moment you're very stagnant and you don't know which way to go at the moment. So obviously that's just what I feel I have to give to you today. Again, it could be to do, if it doesn't, it could resonate with you, it may not do. It doesn't matter, I'm sure you can pick something from it. So if you did like this reading and it did help you, please share my channel, Morning Star. Thank you for listening. Oh, group number 3. I'm just going to place the cards out as I've got them here. Like I said to the previous ones, I'm not particular putting them in any such order. I'm just going to take what I feel, because how I read the cards, I usually can bring a story with it, you know, and you know how to go about things in order to get what you need in life. So the first card I've come across is the Queen of Wands. You've got the World. And you've got the Five of Pentacles. First of all, just looking at this, there's been a lot of sadness around. And a lot of movement as well. On the Fairy Oracle card, you've got the Birthday. I will clarify all these for you when I put them all out. You've got Be Yourself. You've got Express your individuality. Next ones are my energy oracle cards. Walking Away. Beautiful cards. The next one is Yin and Yang. And the Angel of Love. So these are very nice cards, obviously, here as well. They're very positive cards, even though the only sadness I feel is this card, which is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, you can see there's two people there who feel kind of everything's on, feels like they're on the shoulders. They don't know how to move forward. Because they've been through quite a bit of heartbreak, quite a lot of sadness. And I feel where there's been money situations what have been causing a lot of upset and insecurity. That's the one that stands out the most. I'm just going to stand it up there for now. Because going off the rest of the cards, it's like, if it'll stand, we'll be alright. Yeah, I'll put that there. That should help. So I'm going to the Wands. So I know that also there's been a lot of movement, very, very quick, very fast movements. You've got the Black Cat here, so I do feel that luck is on its way for you. You've got the Reds and you've got the growth here on the wand. You've got the Lions at the side to give you strength. Because I'm being made aware that the past, going back 12 months, there has been a lot of time out and a lot of time thinking about certain situations in your life. The cards are saying you need to move forward from this now, because you know the energy. You've got the Lions, which give you the energy to move forward from anything. And like I said, there's quite a lot of pictures in here, as you can see. You've got quite a lot of, obviously you need that inner strength at the moment as well. And you need that luck and that kind of understanding. You've also got the world, so I do know that, you know, your world is your oyster, but the times, what have happened to you in the past, you seem to keep hold of them. And really, you know, this card's saying that the world is in your hands. You have just got to move forward around a situation. I mean, they are very good cards. Like I said, it's only this one what's a lot of sadness in it. So I know that's where you're feeling. So next card is a birthday. So I do know around a birthday, a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So what I'm being made aware of, that you have been asking a lot of questions just recently, and you've not known you're not knowing which answer to go with. You've had a lot of people talk to you and give you advice and guidance, but you've not listened to that. What this all matters is that you're the one who has to make that decision. No one else can make that for you. You've got the green and the yellow card, so I know there's upliftment. You've got the red balloon, which is, I do feel energy. As you can see here, these flowers here are drooping at the moment, but in the background there, you can see them growing. So this card is telling me that around a birthday time, you know, you're feeling so much better within yourself. Your energy will become uplifted. You will feel so much better than what you are doing at this moment. Again, these things take time, but these things are in the making right now. You've just got to keep moving forward, because you're getting the help what you've been asking for. You've got a lot of greens also. You've got the green background, you've got the blue background. So this, I do feel the green is for the calmness and the blue is for healing. You know, so, and obviously at this birthday, what is coming forward, I do feel it's very close. I feel it's in the next 2 months that you will see a big difference in your life. Your energy will rise and you will feel so much better. And that would obviously count for the next card, which is be yourself. So this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Because again, it's like you're not being true to yourself, you know, but now it's time to be yourself, because, you know, these obstacles, what have been in your way, finally being moved out of the way. So again, when the birthday time, you will see the person you once was will be coming forward again and coming out of that shell where you've been hiding for quite a long time now. Again, a very positive card. Again, it's for some reason, it's, you know, express your individuality, allow your true self to shine, because you're awesome. So there's a lot of people out there who do like you and care about you. They think you're a good person. Unfortunately, because you've been hurt, you've only just really started to come round from this, and you've only just started to move forward after 12 months of struggling to get the strength and to move away from the situation. Again, you've got these cards, you've got the walking away. So again, I know that you've walked away from the person you once was to the person who you've become now. It's like you got yin and yang, and what I feel with yin and yang is that there's two sides to you, okay? You've got the side what hides away from everything, and you've got the side what is always happy and cheerful. These two are coming together now and bringing you that strength and that stability of what you've needed just recently. It's just taken a little while to get to this point now. I also see in this that there's going to be love coming your way too. And I do know that you are very loved by your friends. Although I also feel there's been friendships what have been broke, you know, what have sort of like gone your separate ways. But you've met new friends. But there is a lot of love around you, a lot of positive energy. You know, you've got the heart, which is actually the rose quartz. You can see a bit closer, a little blurred, but it is the rose quartz. So it's time to open your heart now and let that love in, because that love has been hiding behind. You've been hiding behind the shell for such a long time. Now you're finally getting to where you want to be in life. You need to open up your heart up once more and bring that love in. So all these cards again are very positive. You know, a lot of changes, a lot of lovely change, a lot of positive changes. I'm sorry if my voice keeps going deep, but it does when I've been talking for a while. So that's all I feel I have for you today, group number 3. But I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, Morning Star Tarot. I would, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.